Well, Pakistan conveniently forgets that there are more than 230 million Muslims living in India, and our forefathers rejected the two-nation theory. We rejected the two-nation theory proposed by Mr. Jinnah, and we accepted India as our country, and will continue to stay here. Pakistan wants to divide India on the lines of religion. It wants to create more friction between Indian Muslims and Hindus and other communities over here. And when Pakistan talks about two-nation theory, why is it that they are bombing Afghanistan border post? When they talk about two-nation theory, why are they bombing the Iranian border post? Why are they killing the Baluchis who are also Muslims? The Afghanis are Muslims. The Iranians are Muslims. The Baluchis are their own nationals who are Muslims. So it is the deep state of Pakistan which only uses Islam as a facade to cover up all their illegal activities, to cover up their promotion of terrorism. And this is what they have been doing it from last 75 years against India.
Sir, Osama bin Laden was found in Pakistan. Why is the Western support not realize the true faces of Pakistan and continuing clear funds from the IMF?
Osama bin Laden was found taking shelter in a military area, and he was given covert support. He was given all the support, all the help by the military establishment of Pakistan. It is for the Western world to realize that Pakistan is a failed state. It is high time that not only Western world but every senior nation in this world should rise up and ensure that the nuclear bombs which the Pakistans possess, that should be disarmed. They are a threat to the whole humankind. They have been using terrorism to destabilize India. 26/11 happened in Mumbai. The Indian investigating agencies went to Pakistan, gave them all the proof against the involvement of LET and how they were trained by the ISI and the Pakistan military. They didn't proceed. But once Pakistan was brought in the grey list of FATF, all those criminal trials started to proceed. Pathankot, in our Air Force base, the terrorists trained in Pakistan came and attacked in Indian Air Force station. In fact, this government took a wrong decision of inviting the ISI to check. They came and checked, nothing happened. So Pakistan is hell-bent on destabilizing a country which has a population of 133 crores. That you must remember, a country which has the 5th largest economy in the world. How can the world sit quiet and allow this thing to happen? And it is very unfortunate that the IMF has sanctioned a loan of $1 billion. I would call it a loan to the militant organization over there. Very unfortunate that the US, Canada and Germany have kept quiet, when they know for a fact that it is Pakistan which is promoting, financing terrorism against India. And this money, you mark my words, will never be used to eradicate poverty, to ensure that the polio rates in Pakistan come down. It will never be used for women empowerment in Pakistan of education. This will be used only, to promote terrorist activities against India. That is most unfortunate.